Hey folks, this is Jeremy from End of the World Gaming. I'm here with John.
Hey folks.
And today we're going to play Confrontation. We've got 200 points. We've got Drunes versus Dirz. So we're going to roll off to see who goes first, and we'll set up and see where we're going. Alright, so John, what is the discipline of your leader?
Let's see.
We're here.
We're here, huh?
Yep.
Discipline, that's the bottom one? Or?
That is the bottom one. That is the bottom one.
So 4.
4. Alright, Thyssen has got an 8, so...
Chances are you're going to win.
Probably, yep. So go ahead and let's roll off. So I got a total of 11 to your total of 9. So I'm going to go ahead and make you set up your first model. So let's shuffle up our pile. You get to pick which end you want.
So here to there or there to here?
Long
ways. All
yes,
right.
sir.
I'll take couch side.
All right, you're taking couch side. Well, that leaves me camera side. All right. So flip your first card.
And the Minotaur.
All right, so the Minotaur. Well, so since the middle third of the board you can't deploy to, you've got a total of 48 inches, which means you've got 16 inches that you can deploy in. Yep, I know Confrontation is metric. Unfortunately, the board that we're working on is Imperial. So you've got 16 inches from the edge.
Fair enough. Minotaur looks like he's heading
Inches.
for the Colosseum.
16 inches.
16 inches. Ooh. As soon as you said metric, my brain went somewhere else. Alright. Well, in that case, Mr. Minotaur will indeed be at the edge of the Colosseum.
All right. First up, I have got Thyssen. Well, I will put out Thyssen, because why not? He will go right back here. Your next flip, sir.
Next in line, Former.
Yep, the former Fiend.
Okay, that is...
The red guy.
Yeah. He looks a little different in this picture.
Yeah, when he's bright red, he looks a little bit different.
Yeah, well, none of us look like our driver's license photo.
Thank God. I've seen my driver's license photo.
Alright, next.
Alright, next up, I've got the Sentinels. Alright, so we'll do it this way. We're going to keep the Sentinels right here, because I'm a little bit cheesy, but I know that John doesn't have any ranged attacks, so I can afford to be a little bit forward and a little bit bold with my deployment. Alright, your next flip, sir.
Red Karna. This looks like this is going to be kind of straightforward, so kind of keeping with the lineup here.
Alright. My next flip is going to be my hybrids. I could have chosen at any point, because I won the tactical roll, to keep one of my cards in reserve. Actually, 2 of my cards in reserve, but it doesn't matter. This is basically for funsies. So again, I'm going to go ahead and put the hybrid clones over here, so they can use their neural crossbows. The more astute among you may notice that this gentleman is in fact not a hybrid clone, that he is in fact a Dirz crossbowman, but that's okay. Today, the part of the second hybrid clone will be played by a Dirz crossbowman. Alright, so we've got Gwahir the Merciless, the last flip.
And as a man who looks like he's coming out of a wrestling match, he'll be coming through the door to the crowd's applause.
Alright, so that's the approach roll. Next up, we've got the roll for the first turn. So it's still going to be Thyssen versus Gwahir. My 8 against your 4. To see who gets first turn. Alright, so I got a 10. John's got a total of 6. In this case, I'm actually going to let you go first
Okay.
because I want you to move your guys forward so that my guys have a better chance of not getting assaulted in painful ways by the Minotaur. But before I do any of that, I need to hand out my 2 mutagenic dice. So I'm going to go ahead and mark who's getting mutagenic dice with some tokens. I'm going to go ahead and use these green tokens. And I'm going to give 1 to each of the sentinels. It's your turn. Flip your first card, sir.
Once again, the Minotaur.
All right. So we are now into the main part of the turn. You can choose to reserve your Minotaur, or you can activate your Minotaur.
I think I'll actually reserve my Minotaur.
All right. So I've flipped the sentinels. I'm going to go ahead and keep my sentinels in reserve. So now you're going to go ahead and flip your next card.
The Red Karna.
So you can now activate the Red Karna, or if for whatever reason you're like, I don't wish to activate the Red Karna, I wish to activate the Minotaur, you could do that, but you are only allowed to have 1 card in reserve at a time because I won the tactical roll.
Absolutely. Alright, so speed is 12.5, so if he does a full up run, it's double.
He goes 25 centimeters.
Right.
This is important. At this point, centimeters matter. So,
Yes. Just making sure I have enough room so I can safely do this. Okay. At some point I may be forced to actually stand up, and that would be terrible.
all right. So for my next flip, got the hybrid clones. I am okay with that.
Timing.
Yep. I like the hybrid clones. The hybrid clones, they feel reasonably confident where they're at. They are going to stay here because I'm going to shoot this gentleman. So neither one of them are moving. They have both opted to stay here. They have a range of 20, 40, 60. I'm fairly certain I'm outside of 20, but let's go ahead and check. Oh yeah, that is going to be outside of 20, and that is close, but not inside 20. So it's going to be medium range, which is going to be a difficulty 7 test. So my aim is 2, so I'm going to need a 5. We'll do the gentleman on the left first. Misses. The gentleman on the right also misses. Good shooting, boys.
They're clones.
And that is their activation. Your next flip, sir.
Glahir. Glahir will also run forward recklessly.
All right. So I know my last one is Thys and Ka. And I'm going to hold Thys and Ka in reserve, basically forcing you to activate one of your last 2 remaining models.
Mare. Number 25. Because of terrain placement, he will be... Let's see. Change this one. Smacked. Give up a centimeter so I can change his angle slightly. And we'll go to the line there.
All right. At which point, I'm going to opt to activate Thys and Ka. And Thys and Ka is going to attempt to engage the Red Karna. Thys and Ka's move doubles to a 20, which will get him there. So he's going to charge in. Roar, Thyssen-Ka power! And he's going to go ahead and give you a charge token. And that is Thyssen-Ka's activation. So now, you have to activate the Minotaur.
This is true. Odd how he will not be doing his full movement this turn. We'll stop back here slightly between these two.
That is entirely reasonable, and I cannot say that I blame you at all. Alright, so, next I've got the two Sentinels of Danakil. This guy should actually be facing front. I'm terrible at making battle reports, and you can't see it because it's to the leading edge, but the front, their front arcs are marked so that you can see which direction they're facing. I'm going to be optimistic, and I'm going to go ahead and declare a charge on... You know what? We'll go here to here. He's going to declare a charge. And he's got 20 centimeters, and he is just in. But unfortunately, I can tell by looking at him that his buddy is going to be just out. So I'm going to go ahead and sneak him in right here, returning the former fiend, who also gets a charge target, or a charge token. And he can't really do a whole lot, so he's... I'm reasonably certain, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, that I can't use mutagenic to increase my speed, because if I could, he would also totally pile in, but he can't, so he's just going to kind of sidle forward 20 centimeters. Oh yeah, that would have been close, but he's not going to get there. So he'll be right there, and he'll be like, hey, I'm going to spend my mutagenic die on nothing. He'll spend it to increase his resilience. Look, he does. So, he's going to get 2 points of resilience, and 2 points of armor, and a point of it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter, because he's not actually in combat. Alright, this gentleman, however, will actually roll a mutagenic die and hope for some big numbers. Kuta! 6!
Big numbers.
That is about as good as I could hope for. So I am going to increase his strength, I'm going to increase his attack, and I'm going to increase his defense, both by 2. So he should be hitting like a Mack truck now. And then Thyssen-Ka's like, I don't have any stuff, because I didn't spend any mutagenic dice on him. Alright. I would like to do Thyssen-Ka's combat first. Splitting the fray is really easy because there's only 2 models engaged. So we've got Thyssen-Ka on the red Karna, and then we've got a Sentinel of Danakil on the former fiend. Alright, so Thyssen-Ka first. I'm initiative 5. What is your initiative?
Initiative,
second number.
Okay, 4.
Alright, so you are 4, but you are down 1 point because you were charged. So it's a 5 versus a 3.
Alright.
Oh, that's not good. So that is going to be a 9 versus an 8. So I'm going to have to set my dice first. I'm going to go ahead and set both of my dice in defense.
In which case, I will do both in attack.
All right. Go ahead and take your swing.
Big red dice. Okay, 4 and 8, so...
So don't forget you are down 1 for being charged. So
3 and 8. Yeah.
Yep. So that's a total of 8. So I am defensive 5. So I need a 3 or higher. That's a 1. So that's not going to do it. All right. So Your strength is not reduced. So what is your strength?
8.
Okay, my resilience is 9, so you're going to roll 2d6. And it's going to be this minus 1. Okay, so
Snaky eyes.
that does technically stun me. So make your next attack.
5.
All right. So I am now a 4. So I got a 6 to your more than 6. Because you are a... Yeah.
See if I can actually put some real damage on you rather than just shaking you up a bit.
Okay. Dice
Not
minus
double.
1.
Yeah.
All right. So that is going to be 1 to the 5. Or sorry, that is going to be a 5 to the 1, which is going to be a light wound. So that will actually put actual damage on me.
Exactly what I asked for.
So,
Progress, folks. Progress.
hey, there you go. All right. Over here. So the Sentinel Danikil is a 3 initiative.
Okay. Second one, so 4. Charged is 3.
So, straight dice. This might not have been the best of ideas.
3.
5. All right, so
Yeah.
I'm going to win. So you are going to set your dice first.
1 attack, 1 charge.
All right.
Oh, defense.
Yep. So I'm going to go... I'm going to go 1 attack, 1 defense.
Alright.
All right. So I won. So I will spend my attack die. I am a 4, but I lied because of my mutagenic roll. I am actually a 6. So what is your defense?
Would be 5, but because I'm charged, it's a 4.
All right. So I'm dice plus 2. So all right.
Actually, 4 defense. Let's get the right one on there. 4 becomes a 3.
Okay. So I have a total of 10 currently.
I need a 6 just to get the extra die so I can stop this. That's not a 6.
That is not a 6. All right. So I am currently a 9. What is your resilience?
Resilience 8.
All right. So dice plus 1. Hoota! All right. I'm going to re-roll that because that's cocked. That is still cocked. All right. So no matter what, it's double 4s. So that is going to be to the chest, and that is going to be a serious wound. So that is not fun times for you. And you now have effectively a 3-point penalty to all of your stats.
Question, sir.
Yes, sir.
When does that regeneration kick in?
Basically at the start of your next activation.
Good to know.
All right.
Well, now it's my turn to take a swing at you, although with heavy penalties.
Though, actually, all right, so you do have hard-boiled on him. So you would actually read the wound one level higher, 1 line higher, but it would still be a serious wound. So, all right.
Location. All right. Let's try our luck, shall we?
Yes, sir.
So, I'm taken down how much by my serious
You
wound?
are down effectively 3, 2 for the serious wound, and 1 more for being charged.
So 2.
All right.
Plus 1.
All right, so that's going to automatically miss. I can't do anything about it because I had 1 die in defense. So that's going to be this combat. These guys are going to remain locked in combat.
All right.
All right, so we're going to go to the next round. We're shuffling up our 4 cards. His mutagenic clears, and your charge penalty clears. Both of the charge penalties clear, actually. I am a 7 because I am lightly wounded. Gives me a 12.
Still higher than me, because you were at least, well, significantly higher than me.
Yep. All right. So the hybrids are going to activate. The hybrids really want to shoot the Minotaur because they really want the Minotaur's stats to go down. Also, before I do that, I'm going to hand out some mutagenic dice. This Ka is going to get a mutagenic die, and I think this gentleman over here, he's feeling optimistic. He's going to get a mutagenic die. Now then, all right, so these guys are going to activate. Basically, what they're going to do is move up. So they can get you in short range. And they're going to take 2 shots, or each of them is going to shoot at the Minotaur, who is within 20, who's within 20. Now, it's normally defense, because they're short range, it would normally be a difficulty 3 test. They moved, that goes up to a difficulty 4, but the Minotaur is large, so it goes back down to a 3. So, I need to roll not 1s. But, you know, I've got faith. I can roll 1s. There it is! And for the second one, there it is! 1 in 36 chance. Boom! Dirzing it up. Your flip, sir.
Alright, challenging me for bad rolling this evening. I see how it is. Yeah, shuffle a bit because I was looking at my Minotaur because I thought I was having to be checking for damage. Alright.
Speaking of which,
Mr. Minotaur. How far away do you have to be before you can charge?
you can charge, but you need to be in a straight line, which I think I have successfully jammed you out of.
I didn't put his angle in correctly. You are correct, sir.
So you can definitely walk up, but I don't believe you'll actually be able to get a charge.
Alright, I guess I'll just move it on up here and say hello to you.
Alright.
Never mind the sword into his buddy's back.
Well, you know.
He's in the way.
Alright.
Guest starring the cat, folks. Don't mind him.
This Ka. This Ka is basically... See, unfortunately, I can't disengage with this Ka, so he's basically going to stand there and try to punch this gentleman in the face again. That's going to be my turn.
Okay.
Your flip.
Ah, Guar.
Or Quahir, even.
Guahir. Go where? Go there. First, move up 10. Shave off a little bit of space for his turning. And not quite reach who he's aiming for.
Fair enough. Alright, so we all know what's coming here. It's the Sentinels. Huta. Alright, so I'm going to try to be MC Slick McFunk and see if I can... if me and the Captain can make it happen. So me and the Captain are going to try to make it happen here. He's going to go ahead and charge in. And once again, his swordy goodness is keeping everyone from getting a really good fit, but he's going to get another charge penalty. Your flip, sir.
Strangely enough, the Formare is going to be staying put.
Roll your d6. You do not improve wound levels.
Ain't that a shame? Alright.
Your last flip.
That's right, you're done. The Red Karna. I'm unwounded.
You are unwounded. You can attempt to disengage. But if you fail, you'll have to put all of your dice in defense.
It's tempting, but then he has his little marker there. He has his extra die. I don't know how powerful he's going to be this turn.
Neither do I, but theoretically I've rolled all of my ones.
Your theories, sir. All right. No, I think I'll stick this out. I'll trust Gwahir to go have a stern talking to the other guys.
Okay, so the fray splitting is going to be Thyssen-Ka versus it'll be Thyssen-Ka versus the Red Karna. It will be a Sentinel with Danakil versus the Minotaur, and that's probably not going to go very well for him. And then it'll be another more different Sentinel with Danakil versus the Fomor Fiend. So I have split the frays. We are going to do Sentinel with Danakil against the charged Fomor Fiend. He is going to activate his mutagenic die. I'm mutagenic 1, so this plus a d6. 3 points. I'm going to put 3 points into strength. Because I want to hurt you. Alright. So, my initiative is 3.
Alright, so initiative was 4. I'm hurt pretty bad.
So you are down to effectively a 1. So, hoota. There we go. Love it. Loving it. So, I have to declare my dice first. I'm going to put 1 attack and 1 defense.
Do the same.
All right. Go ahead and make your swing first. Just 1 die, Chief.
All right. So 5 down to a
2.
2 plus 3.
5. All right. So, I'm a 3. I need to roll not a 1. I do it,
Not a 1. Success, sir. Success.
making that a better outcome than I really deserved. All right. So I'm going to attack back. I am a 4. What is your defense?
Current defense. 4 minus.
3. So you're down to a 1. So I am up 3 on this. So let's see if I can make it happen. All right. So I got a 7. To a 6. All right, so I win. My strength is currently a 10. Your resilience is what?
Resilience on him is 8.
8. So dice plus 2. So that is going to be that's going to go to the 3, which is going to be the abdomen. Plus 2 is going to be another serious wound, but that gets read down to 1 to a light wound. So that bumps you up to critical, which unfortunately does not kill you, which is not great for me.
Is this one of the gentlemen that has a sword that kills people on criticals?
No, it's on a critical wound. On a critical wound, I kill you outright, but I didn't do a critical wound. I bumped you from a serious to a critical.
Not a lot of rules on these guys.
Yep. All right, so let's do Thyssen-Ka. Thyssen-Ka is like, I'm going to super mutagenic because I need to super mutagenic. He's a 4. Well, let's see what I get on my super mutagenic. Hoota!
Okay.
All right.
There.
This is one of those occasions where greed is not great. I have 7 points to play around with, and I have a 1 in 6 chance of getting no points to play around with if I roll another die.
Ooh. Just imagine, folks, if you rolled another 6.
Or if I rolled another 1.
What are the odds? Well, they're dice, so it's actually, 1 in 6, I believe.
Hell with it. There it is! Patter dice. Gotta love it.
Oh, you
I get nothing for mutagenic. All right. So I'm effectively initiative of...
Cat's on your side. He's throwing pillows at me.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all knew that. I'm effectively initiative 4. What is the Red Karna's initiative?
Red Karna 4.
All right, so straight dice.
4, 5.
All right. I'm going to go 1 attack, 1 defense.
1 attack, 1 defense.
All right, make your swing.
So, 4 plus a 1.
There we go. All right.
See?
So, my attack back. I am effectively a 5. That's an 8 total.
And 4 plus 3.
All right.
You're in, sir.
So I am a 7. What is your resilience?
Resilience is 7.
All right. So this is going to be straight dice. Ah, there we go. Enjoy your stunned, sir. Yeah, unfortunately, stun falls off at the end of the turn. So,
yeah, just keeping track.
So this is one of those occasions where everything that I wanted to happen didn't happen because I was hoping to kill him and then pile in here and then kill him and then pile in here, and none of that happened. Perhaps had I not been super greedy with that mutagenic, I could have made a more impactful swing with this and Ka. The world may never know. All right, this is where things are going to go badly for me because I've got a Sentinel of Danikil who's like, "What's up? I'm a Sentinel," with his initiative of 3 against a Minotaur.
With initiative 3. 2.
I have won 3. All right, so you didn't get the charge off, but you do have War Fury. Would you like to put all of your dice in attack and gain an additional attack die?
Certainly.
All right. This is not great for me because odds are good that he will splatter me like a very, very squishy grape. But I'm going to rely on my survival instinct, and maybe later in the turn, all of those 1s that I've been rolling will turn into 6s. It's not going to happen. I'm going to put 2 dice in attack because... All right, so my first swing misses. For those keeping track, that is 5 1s in this turn. Take your swing back.
Let's see. Going off of 5 and a 6.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
I think I'll leave it on that 6.
That makes sense. You are dice plus 4, sir.
1 and 5.
So that's going to be 9 to the 1, which is only a light wound. But can I survival instinct? No, I cannot. All right. Well, he's got a second die. He's going to attack back. I mean, mathematically, how many 1s can I roll?
This is not set up, folks. He's doing this.
There you go. I have mocked the dice gods one too many times, it seems. Take your swings back. Your second swing of 3. That hits.
Okay.
Dice plus 4. He's dead. Wait, hold on. I might survival instinct. I don't.
Splat.
So that would, the math on that, because he's plus 4, that's going to hit me in the head at a 10, which, strangely enough, that's killed outright. So that was a bad Sentinel of Danikil. No luck for him. All right, so we are on to the next round. I remain a 7. Your stun falls off.
4.
Your charge target falls off. Hooray! Hooray!
See, I roll ones too sometimes. Sometimes.
Yes. The hybrids. Are gonna shoot. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and keep my mutagenic dice exactly where they're at. We're gonna shoot. We want that Minotaur dead. Now, in order to do as spectacularly poorly as I did last time, I'm gonna have to roll even more ones because 1 is now the only thing that I miss on. Hits. All right. So, can you dig out your card for the Minotaur?
I suppose I could.
All right.
Here he is.
I am a strength 6. What is your resilience?
10.
So this will be dice minus 4.
Oh.
Or, you know, when in doubt, just roll lights out. So that's going to be a 2 to the 5, which is going to be a critical wound.
Put it on there.
So, hooray hybrids. All right.
Good
The last
for them.
hybrid. Yes. That I'll say this. Good time for them. Good time for them numbers to come up. 3 that will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Dice minus 4. That is a killed outright. So the Minotaur actually dies.
They're gunning for that new open position as the Sentinel.
So that will kill him. Even if it wasn't double 6s, it would still bump him up 1 wound level, which would prevent him. Now, because that's a killed outright, that will actually pick him up off the table because it worsens his wound level. So if it had just been, hey, what's up? Here's a killed outright, he'd be minus 4, but he'd stick around until the end of the turn because he's got a rule whose name I forget. All right. So that was the hybrid clones, who are pretty pleased with themselves. Not unreasonably so. Your flip, sir.
Reshuffle it because I pulled out the Minotaur. Okay, and right here.
He's probably going to charge somebody.
What about this guy?
I
Right there.
mean, yeah, I can't say I disagree with you on that. This and Ka. This and Ka's like, I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm in a good place.
All right. The Formare.
Go ahead and roll your d6 to see if you improve by 1 wound level.
It would be nice. It is.
There you go. So you go down from a critical to a serious.
So still bleeding, but not crying.
Yep. All right. And the Sentinel with Danikill. All right. So phrase splitting is really, really easy. We've got, John is absolutely correct. Would you like to attempt to disengage with the Karnov?
Believe it or not, everybody's just where they should be.
All right. So phrase splitting is going to be this. It's all 1v1s. But because I won the tactical roll, I'm going to be a jerk and have the Sentinel versus the Four Morphine. I'm going to activate my mutagenic die and get 2. I'm going to put 2 points into strength. All right, so let's go for initiative. I'm a 3.
And I'm currently down by 2.
Yep.
So, 2.
All right. 4.
1.
Hooray! How would you like to set your dice?
He needs to hold out. I'm going Dub's defense.
Dub's defense. Well, in that case, I'm going to go Dub's attacks. So I am a 4.
Okay.
I have a total of 7.
So, 4
Down
minus
2.
2.
So you need a 5.
Didn't get it.
You did not. All right. So I'm a 9. What is your resilience?
Resilience 8.
All right. So dice plus 1. Hooray! So that's a light wound that goes up to a stunned, which you effectively ignore. All right. And my second swing is going to come back. That's a 6.
That's a 6.
All right. Ka is of the impression that he would like to kill the crap out of this gentleman. Let me clear my mutagenic, and he's going to go ahead and spend his mutagenic die. Here we go.
About that.
Ka needs to talk to the people who are running the serum laboratories for Dirz, because he has just gotten bad batch after bad batch after bad batch. Now, those of you who watched last turn may say, I should have just taken 7. And you're right. I should have just taken 7. At any rate, I am initiative 4. You are initiative also 4. Is that correct?
Turns out.
All right. So even up. Oh, who earns? You win. How would you like to take a 1 in 6 chance of losing? No. All right. That's reasonable.
Wait, who would do that?
Somebody greedy and stupid. I'm gonna put 2 dice in defense.
I guess I'll put 2 dice in attack.
All right. So go ahead and make your attack roll, sir.
Let's see. So 4 plus 2 is 6.
All right. I am going to try to counterattack, because that will turn one. If I successfully counterattack, which I actually have to declare it before. All right. So at any rate, hooray! So in the event that I actually declare it before I roll my die, and before I know what John's result is, if I successfully counterattack, I take my defense die and turn it into an attack die. So that's one of the reasons why it's not the worst idea to have Ka go all defense.
Will you be counterattacking this time?
Yes, I will be counterattacking.
Fair enough. 4 plus 3.
Hooray! All right. I'm a 6, down to a 5. I'm not gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna stand pat and just be like, I'm gonna have the good sense to not screw myself. I'm a 7. What is your resilience?
7.
All right, even up. So that's going to be 2 to the 2, which is going to be a light wound. The slap fight continues. All right, and over here, is going to murder the crap out of this hybrid clone. This hybrid is a... Hey folks, it's Jeremy from End of the World Gaming. I know that you were watching a battle report with miniatures and all that fun stuff, but it turns out I'm actually terrible at this, and the film, the memory for the camera actually died about 10 minutes before the end of the battle report. So instead of scrapping the whole thing and being like, it's garbage, I'm just going to go ahead and talk at the camera for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then John's going to come by and he's going to talk at the camera for 3 or 4 minutes, and he's probably going to make fun of me for not having enough memory available on the memory card, as well he should. Okay, so you guys saw how the second to last turn was kind of shaping up. Gwahir ended up going in on one of the hybrids, put a serious wound on him, put a light wound on him, but didn't end up killing him. And the slap fight continued. Ka put a wound on the Red Karna. Put another wound. The last Sentinel of Danakil put another wound on the Fomor Fiend, who then regenerated, because that's how that's been working all game. We went into the last turn, and in that case, I managed to flip the hybrid clones after winning initiative. So the second hybrid clone piled in, and then everybody just kind of stayed put in the other fight. So it was Red Karna versus Ka, and then the last Sentinel of Danakil versus the Fomor Fiend. And then this was kind of the turn where it turned. Having the 2-1 against Wahir, I was able to throw a mutagenic die on the unwounded hybrid, and he got a 6. So this time I didn't re-roll the 6. I just put all of the stat points in and kind of went beast mode on Wahir. And at that point, John and I just kind of agreed, more or less, that was going to be game, because there really wasn't any way for him to come back. And I mean, we weren't playing a super serious game. It was run in the middle of the table, beat stuff up, and go ahead and record videos of it. Aside from really statistically improbable ones for a couple of turns for me, I think the game went pretty well. I had fun, and that's why we play these games, is to have fun. John, what are your thoughts?
Leading with what you just said there, had fun. That was the main point of it. The most important thing that didn't get recorded was the look on his face when he realized it wasn't recording. That was the best part of the whole thing, and I'm sorry you folks missed that. All right, we're done.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Check out more Confrontation battle reports coming soon. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm Jeremy from End of the World Gaming. Have a great day.